just 10 days away. You know that RVD would like nothing more than to go into our biggest pay-per-view wearing championship gold, and opportunity knocks for Van Dam the role of the challenger. He has the chance to unseat the new title holder.
Wouldn't be the first time Van Dam was a television champion. I can tell you that from experience. And held it for a pretty long time. That was a different time, different place.
He was a TV champ.
His opponent,
damn right,
from the Isle of Samoa, the Samoan submission machine, and your television champion, Samoa Joe.
It was on Championship Thursday. 1 week ago tonight, Samoa Joe, he survived the intense deliberations of our general manager, Hulk Hogan. But then after being put into the TV Championship match, Samoa Joe lives up to his moniker as the Samoan submission machine. He used the rear naked choke. He captures the TV title for the first time in his career.
Samoa Joe definitely seized the opportunity last week, holding that title so high and proud. Is the bad apple himself, Samoa Joe.
You know that everybody tonight trying to get the attention of our general manager, Hulk Hogan, and Sting. And I would presume RVD, Samoa Joe in the same boat, because tonight, huge decision is going to be made.
Oh, yeah.
Sting and Hogan, they're going to announce who Sting's partner is going to be in that big match at Bound for Glory against Aces and Eights.
And if I'm Sting, I mean, either one of these men right here, in my view, are perfect to stand next to me and fight at Bound for Glory against Aces and Eights. Both of these men, big-time players, main event players. Just as Bully Ray and Kurt Angle, we saw that earlier, talking to Sting backstage. I mean, so who knows what decision Sting and Hogan are going to make here tonight.
Everybody's stepping up their game, trying to impress Hogan and Sting tonight. As Samoa Joe, I think this is good strategy in the early going. Just neutralize Van Dam. Do not let him get the offense going.
Wasn't easy, but Van Dam was able to break the grip of Samoa Joe. Trying to get a leg bar or something. I think that's what Rob's trying to do. His legs are just so big and thick of Samoa Joe.
And Samoa Joe, with the submission strategy that he employs, also very good defensively when it comes to defending against submissions, and pretty damn good with a clothesline and back-to-back.
Those are just massive bursts of speed with power. Look at that. Look at the athleticism of the big man.
Challenger rocked with the kick in the corner. Biggest pay-per-view weekend, yeah, it is coming to Phoenix, October the 13th and 14th. We invite you to check out TNABFG.com. Find out how you can attend the first ever TNA Hall of Fame celebration. Of course, the Bound for Glory pay-per-view, and you can meet Hulk Hogan and more of your favorite superstars at fan interaction. It's going to be a great weekend. Is he going STF here?
Yeah, it looks like he's got it locked in on Van Dam, just about Rob. Trying to scoot over to grab that bottom rope to break this hold. Very difficult move to counter out of.
Boy, great camera shot showing you how far Van Dam needs to go, and reaching out and extending the hand, contact made, and he gets the rope break.
Well, Van Dam, very resilient. I'm telling you that from experience. You could put a plethora of submissions on him, a ton of suplexes, and just dump him on his head. That guy just keeps on ticking. He's tough as hell.
Van Dam trying to turn it around on the TV champ. Action spills out to the floor.
Well, Joe stopping whatever Van Dam had in mind. Look at those knee right there.
How about the physicality between these two? Got to point it out again. All in an effort to impress General Manager Hulk Hogan and Sting, because they're going to make the big choice during tonight's program as to who teams with Sting at Bound for Glory. Also tonight, MMA Uncensored Live, immediately following Impact Wrestling. That big news as far as the special guests go tonight on MMA Uncensored Live. It's going to be King Mo, who will be here tonight in the Impact Zone, the MMA star, and also the Diaz brothers, Nate and Nick Diaz. They're going to talk about their future in MMA.
Love those guys, by the way. Big fan of Nick Diaz and Nate Diaz. Look at that kick right there. Shades of one of the Diaz boys with that kick.
Thinking the same thing myself. And how about the thrust kick? Springing back off the ropes by RVD.
Uh-oh. Little roll of thunder, Mike. Oh, back to back.
Rolling Thunder leads to the pin. Lateral press for 2 as Joe gets the shoulder up.
That's the thing with Van Dam. He'll stop everything you're doing with a couple of those nasty strikes, those kicks, and use his body as a weapon.
Roll through. Boy, I don't know about the monkey flip. The size of Samoa Joe. Going to prevent that from happening. Cross body out of nowhere by Van Dam.
Oh, man.
Speaking of out of nowhere. And RVD trying to end the TV championship reign of Samoa Joe in his first defense. Whoa, whoa.
That counter might be going for that muscle buster here.
It's exactly what it's going to be.
Oh, my God.
Look out below.
Jeez.
Muscle buster leads to the cover. Leg hook. And the 3 count, and Joe retains.
Your winner and still television champion, Samoa Joe.
That was extremely impressive. To defeat someone like Van Dam in that fashion was damn impressive.
Super impressive victory. First title defense for the TV champ. It's a successful one for the Samoan submission machine.
This whole aces and eights thing, did anybody, you guys talk to Sting about being his partner? Did he talk to you guys?
No, I saw him. He was walking by, but don't try to change the subject, okay? You interfered during my match last week, so don't.
Ask your boy. Kaz interfered in the match. He's the one that grabbed your foot.
All I know, when I turned around, I saw your face.
Don't tell me you didn't see him.
This is cute. 3 of our 4 opponents are bound for glory in a sweet little strategy session. Isn't that sweet?
Wait, who are we missing? It's Angle, isn't it? Kurt's not here.
Hey, Nacho Libre, you want to know where Kurt Angle is? We just heard him talking to Sting, and he doesn't even want to be in this match at Bound for Glory.
Actually, I don't want to correct you. I think his exact quote was, I don't need AJ's help to beat anybody. I can beat Chavo and Sean by myself.
That's it. Just heard him.
So, hey, man.
You guys
don't know what you're talking about.
Don't shoot the messenger.
We just heard it.
Don't shoot the messenger, guys. You just might want to know you're not on the same page like you think you are, okay?
Why don't you take that scarf and strangle yourself?
Adios, amigo.
Why do they have their Halloween costumes on already?
What's up with that, bro? That's your partner.
Yeah, I know he's my partner. He'll be my partner at Bound for Glory.
Yeah.
We beat those guys for the
Go find out what's going on, all right? And if he wants this by himself,
don't talk to me.
bring it. Bring it.
When I look at my favorite moments in our history, so many of them come from Bound for Glory. For many years, Sting owned the World Heavyweight Championship that he won at Bound for Glory.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed an electric finish to an electric night in Atlanta, Georgia, where Sting has become the new TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
The greatest thing about Bound for Glory is every year you're going to have major memories coming out of that pay-per-view.
And ladies and gentlemen, maybe MMA star King Mo. He'll make major memories in Phoenix this year. Hulk Hogan's choice as the special enforcer for Storm and Root Street Fight arrived earlier today.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Listen, about last week, I know there seemed to be some animosity, but there's not. I know our teamwork wasn't the best, but 2 great wrestlers were successful in the end, even though
That's right.
I kind of did most of the heavy lifting. You kind of came at the end, stole the victory. No big deal. No big deal. New understanding, Jeff. Me and you were cool. No issues. Just looking forward to Bound for Glory, all right?
Cool, me too.
All right.
All right.
Yo,
What,
yeah, to both of you, I'm glad I found you.
what do you want?
I got good news and I got bad news. The good news is I'm not gonna punch either one of you in the face right now.
Okay.
The bad news is I'm gonna punch one of you in the face later on.
Really?
You see, Sting said I gotta prove myself tonight if I wanna be his partner of Bound for Glory. So I figured this, what better way to prove myself than to beat the #1 contender? To beat Jeff Hardy, the one that everybody loves, the one that all the little kids are always looking up to.
Wait a minute. You're gonna prove yourself by beating Jeff Hardy? How about you prove yourself and beat the World Heavyweight Champion? Maybe you forgot who I am. Austin Aries, World Heavyweight Champion.
No, I didn't forget who you were because I've beaten you already.
We'll conveniently leave out the part where you wrapped your fist in this chain here and punched me in the face. You've never beaten me clean. You've never beaten me for this.
Austin, you're lucky I'm not facing you at Bound for Glory, because you know damn well I can take that World Heavyweight Championship from you like that.
That hasn't
quickly.
happened. It hasn't
that
happened
quickly.
yet. Why aren't you facing me?
Hey, triple threat, main event tonight. Are you in?
Whoa, now you're a matchmaker too? That triple threat tonight.
We got to
Great idea. One match, the both of you take us out. See ya.
Just warm up.
Warm up.
We're getting close.
Okay, great. Thanks for making my match. What is it with this guy, man?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Hernandez, Chavo Guerrero.
I just hear that, right? We got ourselves a triple threat here now.
I mean, if it gets made official, we do. Best laid plans. Oh, Bully Ray may just have bit him. Is he going to face both the world champ Austin Aries and the Bound for Glory Series winner Jeff Hardy later tonight?
That's what it sounds like. Hey, Sting said, get yourself noticed here. I'm looking for someone to fight by my side. Come Bound for Glory. I need a bully. Well, the bully just did the right thing, in my opinion.
Yes, let's go back 7 days. Let's check the three-way match from last Thursday.
Yeah, three-way singles match right here. You see right there, Daniels, just ramming Chavo into Kurt. And it steals the victory right there over Chavo Guerrero. Hightails it out.
And looking on, it's our Spanish broadcast team. Willie Urbina, Hector Guerrero on the right, of course. That's Chavo's Uncle Hector.
A couple of good-looking guys there. Excuse me.
What do you think of that leather jacket?
Love those guys. Those guys love me, too.
You're amigos, right?
Yeah, they're my friends, too.
And his opponent, accompanied by the phenomenal AJ Styles, the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
And how about the World Tag Team Champions of the world? Daniels, Kazarian, boy, they love to stir it up. Making the claim earlier that Kurt doesn't want to be in the triple threat match at Bound for Glory, but as we heard earlier, nothing could be further from the truth. It was just that Kurt Angle wanted to volunteer for double duty in Phoenix for one reason and one reason only. That's to help Sting eliminate aces and eights for good.
Completely agree with that, Mike. Agree with the way you saw it break down, because I saw the same thing. And right now, though, in my view, Chavo Guerrero, you got some heavy lifting here. You got to deal with Kurt Angle. That's never fun. Trust me.
Never. Olympic gold medalist, singles competition tonight on Impact Wrestling, and all in anticipation of that big triple threat three-way tag at Bound for Glory. Boy, I think if Daniels and Kazarian, if ever the tag team titles were in jeopardy, you have to presume it's going to be at Bound for Glory with two great challenging teams.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Listen, when you're the tag team champs, it's tough enough to defend your titles against one tag team. Now two. It's just double duty, double tough. So they might be in trouble come Bound for Glory. I mean, Daniels and Kazarian. Look at this tenacity here by Chavo with the side headlock.
Chavo in control here in the early going. ImpactWrestling.com has a new look. Make sure you check out the new main page video player. That's at our official website. Just one place to go, ImpactWrestling.com, and let's talk Impact there.